All right, guys, welcome to today's kind of power yoga vinyasa flow class. So I'm going to be starting standing, which is not unusual for me. So if you're already on the ground, you relax, just slowly make your way to standing at the top of your mat. We're just going to do a few standing stretches, and then we're going to get into our lunar flow. So like I was saying, you'll want to probably have your camera off to the left, just so it's a little easier to see what we're doing, because there's kind of a little bit of a hard transition with this lunar flow. So when you're ready, we're going to stand shoulders, relax, maybe bring the big toes together with a little space between the feet, palms facing forward. Just close your eyes here in Tadasana, taking some nice big deep breaths. Letting yourself just find some stillness here. Remember, we're moving with our breath. And don't worry if you're not at my pace. We'll always have time to catch up, or you can try and sync your breath to mine. It is up to you. So let's open those eyes. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding over. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, folding over. Let's do that again. Nice big inhale up. Exhale, fold over. Let's plant the hands, step back into plank. Drop the knees. Let's do a nice, just modified sun salutation, lowering down to the ground through chaturanga. Inhaling, just lifting the chin, lifting the chest, baby cobra. Exhaling down. Inhaling, pressing up, tabletop, curling the toes as we exhale for downward dog. All right, so let's walk that dog out. Open up those hamstrings. Good. Find some stillness here. Pull the heels down. Find a nice long downward dog. We're going to do a full flow here. Just give me one more breath. Just get us nice and warmed up. Here we go. As we inhale towards plank, option to modify as we exhale down through chaturanga halfway. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhaling downward dog. Give me 2 breaths here. Last breath. I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to hop my feet forward or step forward as I inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, soften the knees. We inhale, sweep the arms, come to rise. Palms come together. Exhaling through heart center. So I'm going to turn to face my left. This is important. You do want to be on the same side as me because this is a little bit of a tricky flow. So this is my right side. I'll be stepping out with my left foot. Okay, so just adjust yourself quickly if you need to, because we've got to do 2 rounds on each side essentially. So inhale for our moon salutation, sweeping the arms up, clasping the fingers. Exhale, arms over to the right side, hips to the left. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling over to the left. Inhaling up. As we exhale, bring the arms behind you, put them in your back, pull the shoulder blades together. And speak. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, push the hips forward and bring your gaze up to the sky. A little standing camel. Inhaling, coming back up. Relax the arms on the exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms just face forward or to the side. And step my left foot out to a nice big step here. Heels are in, 5-pointed star. So we exhale, sink into goddess. Inhale, 5-pointed star. We're going to do this 2 more times. Exhale to goddess. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. I'm going to flip my right toes so they're facing the front. Left toes are facing now what will be your back of the mat. Going into a nice triangle. So nice inhale, lengthen. As I exhale, I'm going to start tilting forward, bringing the left arm to the left leg, right arm reaches up, opening up the chest. Remember, if you're up here, it doesn't matter. If you're down here, you just want to make sure we're not collapsing in. Nice little triangle pose, maybe looking up towards those right fingers. Core is tight. You want to keep a long right side of the body. This left leg is straight, little micro bend. Opening up the chest, twisting a little more if you can. Last breath. Good. That right hand's going to come down to meet the left hand. Left hand's going to come to the other side of the leg. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back for pyramid. As we breathe here, you're going to slowly try and inch your way further and further down, but we're lengthening out with the spine, keeping it nice and flat. So stick that chest forward, nice deep hamstring stretch here. A little melting on those exhales, really deep in that left hamstrings. Turning the hips forward. One more big breath here. Good, I'm going to bend into the left knee, plant the hands, lift the right heel. Dropping the back left knee, low lunge. Good, sinking those hips down, really finding that nice lunge position. As you inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up, clasping the fingers, but release the index. As you exhale, trace the fingers across the sky, crescent lunge. Hold it here for one more big breath. Shoulders are relaxed. This time, as we inhale, come forward, bring the hands to the inside of your left foot. This is the hard part. I'm going to lift the back right knee, and I'm going to drop the inside of the left or the right foot. I'm going to bring both toes facing forward, almost like I'm going into a wide fold, but I'm lunging into that left leg. This is for ninja. Lift the left heel, lift the right toes. Coming up nice and tall. This is the hardest part, this little transition here. I know ninja's a difficult pose to get into in the first place sometimes. If you got the balance, you can release one or maybe two arms forward. I've only got one arm on this side, but that's okay. This is really heavy into that ankle, especially with the heel up. So you can't balance, don't worry, just focus on keeping a nice long spine. Just one more big breath here. Good, let's drop both hands to the ground. I'm gonna walk my hands through center, just stand it up to a nice forward fold. I'm gonna walk my feet into the heels are slightly in. We're going into Malasana. So you want them maybe about mat width apart. And we're gonna exhale, sink the hips down here into Malasana. I know it's our first Malasana. So if you're up here, that's okay. But keep the heels on the ground. Bring the palms out forward. That's it. Try and lengthen out through the chest, pull the shoulder blades back into the sockets. Exhale, try and sink a little deeper in those hips, even if you're doing a little rocking here. That's okay, we're just warming up. Last breath. Good, hands on the side. We're going to ninja on the other side. So I'm going to lift my right heel, toes go forward. I'm going to lift that heel up. Left toes come up, straightening out the legs. So you got to lift that leg up. Ninja on the other side. So again, try and see how your balance is here. Maybe you lift one arm, maybe you lift two. Just make sure those left legs are sinking down to the ground. You want to get a nice little inner thigh, but hamstring stretch as you flex those left toes. You think you're going to fall, just touch down. It's okay. Shoulders are relaxed. Just one more big breath here. Good. I'm going to drop my hands and I'm going to walk my hands towards the top of my mat where the right leg leads. You can move your right foot here. We're going to a nice lunge position. So scissor open the hips and drop the back knee. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up, clasping the fingers, but releasing the index. Exhale, crescent lunge, sink the hips down, arms trace across the sky behind the head as you lift the heart. Exhale, sink deeper. One more big breath. Inhaling, coming back up. I'm going to bring the hands to the ground as I lift the left knee, and I'm going to plant the heel so the left toes are facing the side of the mat. I'm going to straighten the right leg as I inhale, halfway lift, pyramid on this side. So tuck that right hip in, hands on either side of the leg. Nice flat back. Remember, this is pyramid, so we're focusing on the length in the spine and the stretch in that right hamstring. That's it. Maybe melting a little deeper here, opening up that hamstring, getting the hips to both push down to the ground. Last breath. Good. I'm just going to bring my right hand to the inside of my right leg as I open up the left arm into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, the left leg is still pressing into the mat. Right knee is still straight. So we look up to that left hand, opening up the chest sky. Remember, if you can't keep yourself open up, always come out of the pose a little bit. You don't have to be super low. Form over depth, guys. That's it. Last breath here. So inhale, bring the arms both up, lifting the feet, turning them so they're both on 45 degrees, heels are in. Exhale, sink into goddess. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more, inhale up. Exhale, sink it straight down. Inhale, stay up. I'm going to step it towards my left foot, top or the bottom of your mat, I guess here. Clasping the fingers, releasing the index. Nice big inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, let's go over to the left side first. Nice little crescent shape here. Heels to the right, heels, hips to the right. Inhaling up. Exhaling over to the right, hips to the left. Inhaling up. Exhale, release the hands behind you, pinching the shoulder blades together, pull the elbows together. Nice inhale, lift the chin, pushing the hips forward. As you exhale, lifting through the heart, bring your gaze to the sky. Nice standing camel. Just one more breath here. Inhaling, coming back up. We're releasing the hands to Tadasana. You can close your eyes here, maybe bring the big toes together just for a few breaths. We're gonna do that one more cycle all the way through so we're at the top of our mat by the end. I'm gonna hold a little less breaths in some of the poses, but hopefully you know what's coming now so it won't be so difficult. So let's open our eyes here. So we inhale, sweep the arms up, clasping the fingers, releasing the index. Nice big inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands to left, hips to the right, crescent shape here. Inhaling up, exhaling over to the right. Lengthen through the arms. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands behind, pulling them back. Inhale to lift and pinch. Exhale, just sink back. Nice, just for this exhale. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, sweep them up. Sweep, step it out. Exhale, 5-point star. Bring the heels in. Inhaling here. Exhaling, just one goddess. Inhaling up. I'm going to flip the left toes to face the front, right toes to face the top as I go into a nice triangle. Start reaching the right arms forward, sinking the arms down. Left arm stays up. Pulling those hips back in line, just for one more big breath here. Good, left hand meets the right. I told you it's a little quicker, right hand to the outside. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more breath. Let's inhale, bend that right knee, plant the hands, lift the left heel, drop the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, clasping the fingers, hands, and releasing the index. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, hands in front of that right foot. Right toes face the front, lift the left knee, bringing all the toes kind of facing the side. Lift the right heel, lift the left toes to sink into ninja. We will hold this one. So again, you can find your balance, one arm out, maybe two. Finding length in the spine, gaze is just in front of you. Sinking down, lifting those left toes to the sky. Just one more breath here. Hands to the ground, walking yourself to a nice forward fold. Drop both heels and lock the feet in so they're the short mat width apart. Heels slightly, and as we sink down into our middle last, it's okay. Adjust your feet for what works for you. Hands come out in front if you can. If not, keep them on the ground. Focusing on pulling the shoulder blades back and lengthening out. That's it. One more big breath here. Hands come down to the ground. I'm going to turn my left toes so they face the front as I lift that heel. Right leg comes straight out, toes are pointing up. One or two arms up for ninja. again, one side's going to be a little stronger than the other, so we can't balance them both. Don't worry. It's about the practice and the journey. Keep breathing. Just one more big breath here. All right, we're going to keep the left leg as the front leg. So I'm going to walk to the back of my mat. You may need to adjust your legs. So you're in a nice lunge position, dropping the back knee. So we inhale, sweep the arms up, nice lunge, clasp the hands, release the index as we exhale. Crescent, just for this exhale. Inhaling, coming back down to the ground, lifting the back knee, pivoting the toes to face your right side. Straighten the left legs, halfway lift for pyramid. Just one more big breath here. Keeping the core nice and tight, lifting through the rib cage. Let's bring the left hands to the inside of the left leg. Open up the right arms to the sky. Keep that left leg straight. Gaze comes to the right. One breath in, triangle. Good. Inhaling back up, 5-point star. Adjusting the feet so the toes are 45 degrees. Exhale, sinking into goddess. Inhaling up, stopping over towards your right foot. Clasping the hands, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, arms go to the right side, hips to the left. Inhaling up. Exhaling over to the left. Inhaling up. Now let's bring our hands behind us, pinching the shoulder blades here. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, just lift the chin and chest. Exhale, really push everything forward, lifting with the heart to the sky. Inhale, back up. And release to Tadasana, making sure the big toes are touching, heels are apart slightly. Just find a little balance here. 2 breaths, and then we'll get a water break. Last breath. Good, release. I hope you enjoyed our moon salutation. Like I said, it does take up quite a bit of time, but grab a quick drink. We're going to get on with the rest of the show. So we're going to stand at the top of our mats. When you're ready, we're going to do a sun salutation, then go into our standing sequence. Just one more breath here. Good, let's inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dives forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step it back as you inhale to plank. Remember, modify if you need to. Hips are down as we exhale through chaturanga halfway. Inhaling, pressing up dog or cobra. Exhaling, down dog. I'm just going to give you one breath here. As you inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to plant that right foot between the hands through the back foot. Let's open up warrior 2. Sink it down, keeping this nice lunge. Exhale, sink deeper. Good. I'm going to bring the right arm to the right thigh. Lift the left arm up. Nice side angle. Exhaling, reversing your warrior. Reaching the right arm up. Left arm can come behind or on the thigh. 3 more. Inhale forward. Keeping that nice lunge. Exhaling, reverse. Remember, you can always go at your own breath pace here. 2 more. Nice long arms, long spine. Relaxing the shoulders. Last one. Good. Back to warrior 2. I'm going to give you a breath here just for everybody to catch up. Sink a little deeper. One more breath. Straighten the right leg, flipping the toes, clasping the hands behind. I'm going to pull the arms down and back as I inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, folding over, lifting the hands up off the lower back, pulling them through, straightening out the legs here. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold over. Trying to go a little deeper here, micro bend in the knees. 2 more of those. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can drop for that. Exhale, folding over. One more big inhale up. Last one. Fold over. Hold here for 2 breaths. Trying to put a little more weight in the toes. Deepening that stretch. Last breath. Good. Inhale, half lift. Release the hands to the hips. Soften the knees as we come all the way to rise. Left toe is facing the back, lunging into warrior two. Find that nice sink. This is why I did want that camera on that side, right? You get a nice good view of what we're doing here. Melting down. Let's dance our warrior. Right arm to, sorry, this is my left arm and left thigh. Right arm reaches up. Nice side angle. Exhaling, reversing your warrior. Inhaling forward. Remember, own pace here, just keeping the arms long, keeping the torso long, keeping that left knee bent. This is my last one here. And then we'll all meet in a nice warrior two. So your one breath to catch up. Second breath to sink deeper. Good. I'm gonna windmill my hands down, framing the left foot, and just step it back down, dog. Let's do a nice flow here. So we inhale towards plank, exhale halfway down, arms are strong. Inhaling, pressing up, dog or cobra, stretching out that chin. Exhaling down, dog. All right, since we're on the back of the mat, we're gonna start with the left leg this time. So inhale, lift the left leg up, reach, reach, reach. I'm gonna plant it between my feet, pivot the back foot 45 degrees as we inhale, open warrior one. Turning the hips facing forward. Good. Straightening the front leg. We're gonna exhale, fold forward here. Nice flat back, nice little pyramid. Inhaling, coming back up. Right arm comes behind, left arm reaches up just for a little reverse triangle. Good. Inhale back up, warrior one. So lunging into that front leg. Let's do that 2 more times. Straighten the front leg as we exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming up with warrior one arms. Right arm comes behind, left arm reaches up. As we exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale back to warrior one, bending that left knee. Good. Starting with that nice inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, folding over into pyramid. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, coming into reverse triangle. Inhaling, last one. Good. Straighten the left leg, bringing both toes to face the front. I'm just going to bring the arms down, nice T position, palms up. We're just going to do a little shoulder strengthening. So start pulsing here. Maybe my heels in just a little bit if you'd like. I'm going to start to squat down, but it's more of a wide squat. So for those who are still working on your malasana, this is a great little practice here for the hips. So sitting back, instead of sitting straight down, I've got those hips back. So keep pulsing for 4, 3, 2, stand all the way up, bring the palms together. Exhale through heart center. Release. Flipping the right toes to face the front. Adjust your left foot so it's on a 45-degree. Inhale, warrior one, sinking that front leg. So just find that nice adjustment so the left hip is facing forward. We've got our little pyramid triangle sequence here. So just one more big breath here. And as we inhale, we straighten the front leg. Exhaling, folding forward. Flat back. Inhale, coming up with straight leg. This time left arm comes behind, right arm reaches back. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, release. Inhale back to warrior one. I think we're gonna do one more. Let's exhale, fold over. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, release. Inhaling the arm up. Exhaling, warrior one. Sink those hips down. Just one more big breath here. Then let's bring the hands down, framing the right foot, step the right foot back, downward dog. Good, just one breath here, and then we're gonna do our last sun salutation. So let's enjoy. So we inhale towards plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling up, dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward dog. 2 breaths here. Last breath. Pressing through those hands. We're going to bend our knees. You're going to either hop or step your feet to your hands. You're going to try and let yourself squat all the way down to the ground. Almost went all the way down. We're going to do a little Navasana here, a little core activation. So I'm going to start by just grabbing behind my knees or my thighs. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to lean back. Lift the legs. Now you can stay here, or you can release the hands, or you can straighten the legs as well. Pulling the shoulder blades together. That's it. I'm going to straighten my legs here. We've got 2 more breaths. Last one. Good. Lower just the legs. Sitting it up. Inhale the arms up. Exhaling, folding over. If you can grab your feet, grab them. If not, grab your shins and let the head hang loose. Maybe pulling yourself a little deeper with those hands into this nice forward fold. It doesn't have to be too intense. One more big breath. Good. Inhaling up. You're going to bend the knees in. Let the sole of the feet come there. Let the knees come up for a nice little Baddha Konasana. I'm going to walk my tush towards my feet just because I know when I lie down, I'm going to want more space that way. So sitting up nice and tall, you can always put a little weight on those legs, bring them close. Or I mean, doing the opposite, opening them up. Keeping the feet close together though. And as we inhale, bring the arms up, keeping the feet where they are. Let's go into Supta Baddha Konasana. For 4 counts, let's lower the torso down to the ground. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead just as we inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands to the inner thighs. All right, this is where you can relax. Just letting the weight of your hands rest on those thighs. You don't even need to push it. It helps open them up. Nice, gentle, relaxed. One more breath, just like this. And then I'm going to bring my hands out, just palms on the ground. I'm going to bring my right knee to meet my left knee, lifting that right hip up and gazing towards the right. Little spinal twist here to finish us off. One more big breath. Exhale, really melt. We're ready to inhale, open back up. Bring your gaze back to center. And then let's bring the left knee to meet the right. Looking to the left. Left shoulder stays on the mat, but the right hip can lift up. Breathing nice, big, slow, deep breaths here. Giving me one more. This time, bringing both knees back up to center, feet on the ground, head back to the sky. You're going to pull both knees into your chest here and just give me a little rock side to side, or doing whatever you need to here in the hips or lower back before we find our resting Shavasana. Then I'm going to plant my feet and just slowly walk them out, palms facing up. Making sure the eyes are closed here. Letting ourselves finally relax. Letting our conscious thought of the breath go. Just let it come and flow. So I know this is a short class. It's only 30 minutes. So I encourage you, if you've got more time, please stay here. Relax a little bit more. Maybe even just take 5 more breaths. Calming yourself and preparing yourself for the rest of your day here in Shavasana. Just a few more breaths. And when you're ready, we're all going to bring our hands to prayer position, heart center, just letting the shoulders relax and melt here. Thanking ourselves for showing up and letting our breath guide us. Moon salutation is a bit different, a little bit harder than the sun salutation, but I think we did pretty good today. You'll see this pop up again as we go on, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Thanking our legs for supporting us and our arms for guiding our movement. And always thank you for sharing in your energy with me and your fellow yogis. It's always a joy to have other people to practice with and breathe with. From the light of me to letting you, namaste. So just remember, when you're ready to move, please do so slowly and don't forget to grab some more water and have a great day.